Morning everyone. Thought I'd pop on. I didn't get around to popping on over the weekend because it was World Carb Making Day, so I'll get to that shortly. I just wanted to do my usual check-in and show everyone what I have been creating this week. So here's some of my favourite cards that I've created this week. The first one is this one, a Christmas card, which you probably have seen already. It's very similar to one I did earlier when the catalogue first came out. But I have started a YouTube series. So for the next 5 weeks, so there's 6 weeks in total, I'll be just popping up a little video of how I colour in using stamping blends. So you can see there's a good variety and depth. And it's all about layering. And look, honestly, the best way to learn is to watch. So I thought, why not pop some up? Just me in sped up time, actually, just doing some colouring, and hopefully that inspires a few people, or they can watch them and kind of get a little bit of an idea of how to use the stamping blends to create that depth. It's not just about using different colours, it's about layering ink upon ink upon ink. So there's that one. Excuse me for a sec. Oh dear. Now last Sunday, because I don't think I got to it because I think I went live on Saturday. So last Sunday, our Facebook challenge, which I absolutely love, and if you get a chance to pop over and see Tracy's Facebook page, you will see them posted every Sunday morning. There is now daylight savings, so for me in Queensland, there's a little bit of a time difference, so I had to get used to stalking her this week to find out what it was. Last week's, though, was using Designer Series paper, so I created this really fun birthday card using the Birthday Chick stamp set and the Biggest Wishes stamps as well. So, and literally all I did was just cut strips and make the background out of that Designer Series paper. A really great way to use up all your scraps. You can see there's a little bit of bling on there as well with the bedazzling paper and our rhinestones. Speaking of the bedazzling paper, our celebrations have finished. So good morning, Tracy, how are you? Yeah, so that's a shame, but I did manage to get 2 packets of the bedazzling paper, so I can create lots of cards to come, and especially with Christmas and birthdays, I like to add that little extra bling. Now, World Carb Making Day. So World Carb Making Day was on Saturday. I thought I was really fortunate. I was really blessed that I got to participate in a 24 hours of card video presentation. So every hour for the 24 hours starting, and it wasn't starting at our time, it was actually based in the US and Canada. A lot of the presenters were from there. There were a few from Australia and a few other places, but mainly from over there. And the Crafting Medic is the one that coordinated it. So I created a card showing shaker cards. Now, I do love a good shaker card, and I created this one. So I don't know, can you see them moving all around in there? And I'll bring it a little bit closer. So all those little elements in there is a few of the sequins in there, but a lot of them, all the little flowers and leaves, are actually from the die set from the Sweet as a Peach bundle. Now, or sweet, I should say, but you can see here, I have not used the pale papaya and like the real orange and yellow colour scheme, which I'll show you in a minute, but I've used more the blue and the greens. And this was a sweet that I purchased when it first came out, and I'll be honest, I hardly touched it. I did use it a few times, and I just couldn't get into the right creative frame of mind to use it. And then so creating this card, I was like, yeah, the blues and the greens are really pretty, and it makes a really nice birthday card. And of course, shaker cards are really fun because it is that interactive element on a card. So finally, this weekend, yeah, the die cut pieces in a lot of our sets now have some very small pieces in them, Trace, and you can use those. And yeah, I thought very cute. What I actually did was I did the silver foil, if you watch the video, and I coloured in the back using the Balmy Blue stamping blends. so that didn't matter which way in the shaker it actually turned up. So that's a good little tip if you're using those. But a lot of our die sets now have very, very tiny little elements that you can use just for that, or as little tiny embellishments, which I've used the leaves and the flowers also on this little part of the card as well. Finally, a Facebook challenge this week, thank you Tracy, was spring. So again, this is the same suite. So we've got the blue version and we've got the orange yellowy kind of version. And this one I created a fun fold. So, and I've used lots of these little elements. I don't know if you can, I'll get a little closer and you can see I've used these little blossoms, some sequins as well, the little clear white kind of sequins, and lots of these little tiny die cuts, and it just layers up. And if I'll turn it on its side, so I've popped some of it up and some of it's flat. Yeah, and a really fun element. So there's still plenty of room in here to write, to hand out your card. But yeah, and it sits up on its own like that, which is great fun as well. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for me of where I'm up to. School holidays are over as of this evening. We've got a long weekend here with Queen's birthday weekend. Yeah, so that means pretty much, you know, my creative time has now been cut, which is a shame, but that's okay. I will plod along and participate as much as I can. Just a reminder to everybody that my YouTube series, go over and subscribe and hit that little alarm bell so that you do get a notification to say when my next one is up. They're all scheduled for a Wednesday, so every Wednesday for the next several weeks you will see one of those colouring ones. And don't forget to check out my album of deluxe Christmas cards that are available at the moment. I can arrange postage or pick up if you're local. I've had a few wonderful friends support me so far, and I've been creating madly, and any sort of Christmas cards that I create on videos or for the blog or anything like that, I do pop over there as well. So grab some of those if you're interested. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day, and I will see you on the flip side. Bye.